Hello and welcome back to my channel. On this video, we're going to discuss the protesters in North Carolina, Virginia, and Michigan, and how just incredibly mind-bogglingly stupid it is. And we're going to go through it, reasons as to why it's mind-bogglingly stupid. So let's start with Michigan. Okay. Michigan decided that they were going to show up and block the entranceway. Every entrance into a hospital, every single entrance into a hospital, they were blocking off. So medical professionals that were trying to save the lives of coronavirus victims couldn't get to the hospital. They couldn't get in and do their jobs. There's literally videos out there of frustrated medical personnel trying to get in to the freaking hospital. There was also an ambulance that had to wait 10 minutes to get into the hospital. Do you have any idea what 10 minutes can mean to someone who is in an ambulance needing to go to the hospital? It literally could mean the difference between they leave in a couple of weeks to they are dead and leaving in a coffin. And you are blocking the entranceway under the freedom of speech. It is your rights end when you are harming another person. You do not have the right to use your free speech to harm another person. And I am the queen of freaking free speech. I will support your right to free speech as long as you assemble safely and carefully and within the law, which is none of what you are doing. And let me explain this to you. You do have the right to lawfully assemble. Lawfully assemble, which means that if a stay-at-home order is in effect, you officially are no longer lawful. That means that you are assembling illegally. You cannot assemble without a permit. You cannot assemble on someone's private property. You cannot assemble in places where you are not supposed to be. So, yeah, that is not lawful. I'm just saying, it's not lawful. So, there's that. And, you are blocking a fucking ambulance from getting into the goddamn bay. So, you're a trash person. Then the fact that one of Donald Trump's staff members decided to say that it was perfectly okay and that it was, what was it? Oh, how do I put this? It was like Rosa Parks. Now, these videos aren't going to be monetized, so I can cuss, and that's going to happen. You racially insensitive fucktard. Rosa Parks sat at the front of the bus for racial freedoms. These people showed up to these things with freaking Nazi memorabilia, Confederate flags, and that alone makes it incredibly tone deaf and insensitive for you to be saying it's like Rosa Parks. That doesn't even take into account the fact that these stay-at-home orders are meant to protect people and that the African American community is getting hit doubly as hard as the rest of us. So these privileged white assholes that are wearing freaking Nazi memorabilia and Confederate flags are not the same as Rosa Parks. They're not even close to the same as Rosa Parks. They're spreading a virus that is ravaging the Black community. You racially insensitive fucking douche-tard. Okay, now that I got that out of my system, and you know that I am a bad, dirty mouth girl. I can see the comments now. Why can't you use appropriate language? Because I don't fucking want to. That's why. And this isn't monetized, so I don't fucking care. Fucking McFuckface. Okay? There we go. It's out of my system for the moment. Okay, then we have Virginia. My lovely state of idiots. I live in Trump country, not gonna lie. I drive down the road, I see Trump bumper stickers. Not as many as I used to, but I still see them. I see giant Trump flags, which I don't get. I don't get the giant Trump flags, but whatever. You do you, boo. You want to do a Trump, whatever. I'm in Trump country. But even in Trump country, they created a thing, and they had 17,000 followers on Facebook, but could only get, which made me giggle, dozens of people. Dozens. Not even hundreds. Dozens. Do you know why? Because our stay-in-place order is here for a reason. and people aren't stupid enough to leave. They'll say they want the order taken down, but they're not going to leave and kill themselves. So, yay for Virginia for not being as stupid as Michigan. Back to the Facebook thing and these protests, you do understand, and here's another point, that these protests are backed by groups that are funded by billionaires like Betsy DeVos. These are the people that want you to go to work so that they can make money, and they don't care if you die. And they just don't. They do not care if you die. That's just fact. They will step over your body and collect their money. They're funding this so that they can make more money. Look at who Betsy DeVos is. Look at what they funded with the Tea Party, and then come and tell me that they care about you. Because remember, on the low end, this would kill 1% of the population. Our population is 328 million. That means over 3 million people would die. I'm just saying. That's more than the two biggest killers in the United States, heart disease and cancer, by double. So, there's that. Just think about that. That's just there for you to think about. Just a little bit. Now, the last point I want to make to these idiots, if nothing else works, and you still want to be a racist piece of crap, you don't like your stay-at-home orders, well, the more you go out, the more this spreads, the more the numbers spike, the longer your stay-at-home order is going to last, because they are not going to reopen as long as the numbers are still spiking. So, in Michigan, where you were blocking the hospital, and you were getting people killed, and you were out without masks, huddled together like freaking idiots with your firearms, you're only extending it. It's like a child who argues with their parent and then is like, I don't want to, you can't make me, I'm gonna sneak out. You're not grounded for an extra week. Well, guess what? You're not grounded for an extra whatever. Because if you can't stay at home, you can't get the numbers to go down, you can't flatten the curve, you ain't getting out of your house. They're not going to let, the governor of Michigan is not going to let a bunch of people die for your stupidity. The governor of Virginia has made it more than abundantly clear. He is not lifting that ban until we flatten the curve. So, you want out of your house? Then stop. You want to go back to your job? Stop. Because the sooner we get it under control, the sooner we can all return to some form of normalcy. It will never, ever be the same after this, but it will at least be some form of normalcy. So, there's that. Lastly, I want to talk about Donald Trump's whole free or liberate Minnesota, liberate Virginia, your Second Amendment rights are under fire, liberate Michigan. Notice that he picked states that are purple and that have Democratic governors in an election year, and he did a call to arms to his crazies because that's exactly what that would do. First off, I'm just going to talk as a Virginian. We still have guns. They're everywhere. You can still go buy guns. I believe gun stores are still open right now, if I'm not mistaken. Will you have to go through a background check? Yes, which you should. I mean, and private sales, they just closed loopholes to make it a little bit harder for crazies and criminals to get guns. That is literally all our state did. And it's about freaking time that we did, considering we've had several mass shootings. It's about time we did something. I'm just saying. So, I'm not even mad about that. And I'm a gun owner, so you can take that to the bank. Alright guys, these videos are starting to frustrate me, and I'm tired of looking at my horrible camera phone thing. These videos are not very good. I know they're not very good. I apologize, but I will see y'all laters.